Hello. Hello, hello, hello. I'll give it like another 5 minutes to let people file in and sit down. Hey, chicken. Come here. You're here. Here. Daddy. You're here. Too hot, isn't it? Too hot for you. Too hot for this cat. Oh, baby girl. You're so big. Oh my god, you're so fluffy. Oh. Don't go in my coffee. Okay. It's very hot, isn't it? It's very hot. What a funny cat. What a big funny cat. Alright, there's gonna be the first ad playing. And then after that ad is finished, we begin the stream. I'll just run an ad manually, yeah. If you're a subscriber, then you won't get an ad. How much time took you to grow your hair that long? I don't know. I think this is my hair's maximum length. I think this is the max. Max power. So yeah, I think like maybe I've just had long hair for like 12 years. Like 12, I've had long hair all my life. But then 12 years ago, I like cut it short. And then it's just been growing out again since then. So yeah, but I feel like it hasn't gotten any longer. No, it does cover my whole breast now. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I didn't bring my... I'll get it when I have a break. Also, can you guys hear the fan? I've got like a fan blowing in the background. If Yeah, if you can hear that, let me know, and I'll redirect it. Seems good? Okay. I don't know, I grew hair over nose. My mum shaved my head. Classic mum move. Alright, now that the ad's done, we say hello. Salix! How's it going? Welcome. Jed M. From Niz. 2 days in a row. Exactly. It's crazy. It's crazy. Amethyst has been, nagging me, as she puts it. Been nagging me. Savage Bro. I'm doing great, thank you. What's the reason I got to put above 480p? Is that like through Twitch? You can't even do the setting, or it's just like lagging if you go above that? Because I'm pretty sure I'm streaming at good output quality. Yeah, no, yeah, it's passable. I can probably go high. You know what? Let's bump it up. We'll go to 2.5 thousand kilobit per second. Handsome cat, she is. She's a very big chunky girl. She's so fat. I don't know how she got so fat. I don't know how she got so fat. It's all that fresh meat. How are you today? I'm good. Thanks for asking. Evil Cookie, hello. Wingman, hello. Have you ever used physics control component? It's experimental, but I want to use it. Is it broken? I have used it. I've used it for my character wrangle stuff. It doesn't seem like anything's broken, but it's kind of like, I think in like the version before this engine version, they like changed how a bunch of structs and stuff work, so you had to like redo a little bit of stuff if you had already implemented it. So I wouldn't say that it's broken, but it's prone to like changes, although that might be the last kind of overhaul they do with it. But otherwise it's very good. It's like a lot easier, at least for characters and stuff. It's a lot easier to like isolate different parts of the character and simulate, you know, just from the arm down of a character and do all that kind of stuff. Whereas previously, it was sort of impossible to give one arm 100% strength in physical animation and then another one to be completely floppy and whatnot. So the physics control sort of makes it a lot more flexible, and then it adds things on top, like you can tell this hand, you can like add controllers together. So you've got like the hand, it's playing the animation, it's doing this, whatever, and then you can say, actually I want the hand to like get pulled over towards here, and it'll like do some weird shit. So I would say it's decent. It's decent. It's cooking over the pond. So my must be on fire by now. It was like 31, 32 today, says Amethyst. It was like 31 out here. It's gonna be 33 tomorrow. So it's not terrible. Like, just keep the curtains closed and we're good to go. But all right, so last night I had a dream, and in that dream I was like walking along and like I was locomoting. And then I felt like I was about to trip over, but luckily I had 100 legs. Like 100 legs, they were all like clipping through each other. But essentially, I was like this, right? This is me running. And I had like a leg here just touching the ground, and another one that was like, you know, touching the ground, and then this one was like lifting up, and then this one was like, you know, lifted up and like, you know, doing this and whatever. And then I woke up and I was like, it's a sign, because essentially if you have that many legs, like if you think about it, what are legs doing when they're like touching the ground, right? They're essentially like a wheel, like an incomplete wheel at that point. And so I was just thinking like, maybe I should actually do the physical, like do an actual ball for the character movement instead of like trying to do it with the line traces and the hovercraft kind of approach and whatnot. Because that would then also solve the issue of, let's say this is our capsule. If we get hit in the feet, you know, it yeets the feet out. We don't have to deal with like, you know, overlap and approximating the physics hit. It also deals with emitting weight down onto objects. It also deals with friction. Because there is a difference between when we are locomoting, so when the wheel is turning, and as this wheel turns for our characters, this is just one-to-one what our animation will play. So the animation will kind of match the rotation rate of the ball. But then on top of that, we can have like skidding, like sliding along, where the actual velocity of the ball doesn't match the rotation of the ball. And that means that we're sliding. And so, like, if we were going in one direction, and then we went to, like, change direction and go this way, the ball would lock up for a second and maybe slide, depending on the terrain. And we could then just have, like, an animation, like a sliding animation, which would just happen when we go there and then turn back, you know, like do a 180. So we wouldn't need like turn in place animations and all that. And then that would also work with like slopes. So like if we had a slope and we're traveling down this slope, but our ball is locked up, because, you know, we can't keep up with, you know, the speed, because the ball will have a maximum turn rate, which is simulating how fast our legs can physically move, you know, to catch ourselves. Because obviously, like, if you like jumped off a moving vehicle that was going faster than your maximum run speed, you just eat shit. You just fall over and faceplant because your legs can't keep up with the speed that you're going. Anyway, that's besides the point. If we were skidding down this hill, then it would play the sliding animation. So it's kind of like, by generalizing, what does it mean when a character is like sliding and when a character is, you know, running or walking or whatever. We get like a lot of behaviors that are like generalized. So that could be quite interesting. But I think today we're going to flesh out this approach. Doing it's like a BB-8 from the Star Wars, the movie, from Star Trek. BB-8 from Star Trek, the new Star Trek Galactica movies. How does he look? He's like a little head on a, I don't know. Basically, like, yeah, it's a fucking ball. We're a ball. Then I was also thinking, if we use the physics constraint component to tether the ball to the capsule, it has a nice feature where you can disable collision between the constrained objects. So that means this capsule could, like, penetrate into the ball, so we wouldn't have to have any gaps in this whole unit, and the physics constraint can let the ball hinge around a central point and also do like a spring for the capsule, and that would be like a two-way spring and whatever. So that's the idea. This is what day 2 is gonna be. This is gonna be called Penetrate the Ball. So I did a little bit of mining off camera, and then we'll get to it. Alright, look at that little 6-minute clip. No worries. I'm just like, whole paint screen makes me think of the GSC talk about overgrowth movement system. True. I don't think the overgrowth system was physical though. I think it like emulated physics, but I don't know if it actually used their physics system, like the same one that the ragdolls used. I think the capsule was kinematic, but the character animation had a physical component to it, because like you could kick other characters, or I don't know, I can't remember. I'll go big screen for a bit. Lady Cat's so sweet. She's just like stretched out like this on the chair. Alright, so this is what I did earlier, right? I was just doodle-dicking. This is balls. They're stabilizing very poorly, as you can see, because I've done the wrong cross product, and so they're just kind of yeeting, which is funny. But I think... Wait, that's a test character. Base class. So I think what we might have to do is like a PID controller. So like these guys are stabilizing a bit fuckily. Oh, don't do that. No, they're just going to oscillate and die. Electric unicycle? Yeah, exactly. So yeah, this will like stay upright, but it won't stop itself. It won't decelerate. But you can see that the spring works. The springiness, which is good. That's what we want. We want springy, because spring good. Oh god, they're still going. What are they doing? Oh, they're gonna... No. Yeah. So I think our available forces, right? The things we can do with a character set up like this. We can apply torque to the ball, which will kind of move our character out, you know, like this. And then, you know? But then I've also made it so, like, I've also decided that we can apply torque to the body, which is there to simulate the fact that we have, like, a fulcrum. Like, you know, we have, like, surface area on the ground, because we've got 2 feet on the ground. Or, you know, feet on the ground. And friction and that kind of shit. So we could just lean the character forward to start, you know, accelerating without moving the ball backwards first, if that makes sense. So we wouldn't have to be like, oh, zoop, you know, the ball moves backwards, then the ball stops moving, and then it starts going this way and that kind of thing. We can just explicitly say lean forward. And the same goes for, like, rotating the character. Because I don't think that... Yeah, because obviously a sphere only makes contact with the ground at one point. So it's a little bit fucky, but yeah. And then the other thing I was thinking is if our character needs to step up onto something, we'll be doing traces, like forward traces in our intended, like, control direction. And then if it senses a ledge that is, you know, higher than our, like, higher than the radius of the sphere, it will just apply an upwards force to the feet, and we'll like IK one of the feet to the, you know, the chosen fulcrum point, and then the character will start to, like, just kind of float, or, like, kind of scoot up the wall. Like, the ball will still rotate, but it'll be assisted, and the character will, like, you know, kind of scoot up like that. And that should be enough to, like, deal with... Well, like, I mean, this kind of thing would probably be, like, at the point where you'd play an animation to step up. But even just, like, something maybe this big... Like, it will need a little bit of assistance if we want to make the radius of the sphere not huge. And obviously, if we can't have negative collisions, then the radius of the sphere has to be, you know, kind of as small as the capsule to avoid, like, frickiness, you know? Mr. Clyde, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, Raiders. You've joined at a, one of the moments of all time. I've just been doing a bit of research and development on doing, like, a physical character movement system, and essentially the characters are gonna move around on balls, on, like, omnidirectional balls, that self-stabilize and do all that kind of stuff. And it will be something. So I'm glad you all made it. How was the stream? What were you up to? Thank you, thank you. It's definitely something. It's definitely one of the things that I have done. Oh, that one's moving. Do I just have, like, a stabilizing? Let me just get the moving platform. Oh, no, not save. Duplicate. Let's just call this floating platform. And all you are going to do is... We don't need Perlin noise. We don't need force Y. You can just go there, and then the Z will have some... Well, yeah, literally just go into there. Just go back to that point. This doesn't even need to be broken now. Recombine. Recombine. Chuck that in. And there we go. And add angular... Oh, that's to recorrect it so it balances out. So yeah, this should just be a platform that just hangs out. And as you can see, these are emitting force on it, which is great. So they are actually affecting stuff, which is really good. Maybe I will tell this to chill out a bit. Don't think Gang Beast has actual stepping. Doesn't seem Houdini stuff. Then Grease Pencil. Nice, nice. Is that what Gang Beast does? Do they use balls? Or do they use a floating pelvis, pelvis thruster? Solar! Doesn't say everything I achieved in my learning Unreal was from you, which made me become head developer at a studio. Hell yes. Well done. Congrats. Mason Deadling was showcased a ball shape slap between the itty bitty legs. Interesting. Let me see. Gang Beasts Dev log. Do you... Is there a video of what I seek? If you can find it, Gang Beasts movement devlog. Yeah, if you can find it, that would be fantastic. Let me just grab a solo character. Can we add braking to a... No, we would just have to... Oh, no, that's the cube. What am I even... Oh, that's the moving... What the fuck am I doing? Why am I so dumb? Give me the base class. There we go. Can we... brake? No. We can apply more damping to it itself. Mole Cop arc? Hell yes. 100%. Good call all night. Have a good stream, man. Always love your stuff. Thank you, and have a great sleep. Hope you have a ripper. Ripper snipper. All right, how do we get this guy to just stay still? Just like relax. Just relax. Just freaking relax. We could set angular damping to, well, character feet. I hate doing this. Oh, is that? I hate doing double nodes. Ugh. Where you can like plug two things into the same. It just makes me sick. Okay, damping helps a little bit. What does that do in terms of like gravity and air friction and stuff? Okay, that's not terrible. Oh, yeet. Do you want me to try the character face some more? I forgot. Maybe make a duplicate and then do the face. Because, yeah, I don't know how we will do the additive. Or, like, at least with the normal maps. The blend shape should be completely fine with any, like, base face. But then it's like, how do we add, like, the normals? It might just be, like, a... You know, like, as the cheeks get fatter... We just apply the normals more there, but we keep other parts unchubbed in terms of the normal map. Instead of going full chub. Well, okay, one thing that I have done is I've added a maximum cycle speed. So is that like per second? 1,000 degrees per second? Because, yeah, if I just, like, tell it to chill the fuck out, like, give it less power, then it's pretty happy. But then it will get to a certain point where it can't keep up. That's what I'm talking about. Where the ball's max rotation can't keep up with how fast the character's moving. I think that's actually a nice magic number. 50,000. Negative 50,000 things add torque in degrees. And so what would... If this is degrees... Oh, fuck. If this is degrees per second... You can link in Twitch, yes. Yeah, chuck the link in. I'll have a geeze. How does anyone know? Does anyone know math? If this is 1,000 degrees per second, and our sphere radius is, well, sphere radius, character feet, radius, get scaled sphere radius. What's that in, like, max speed? As in, like, linear speed. Or maybe we think about it like distance. This is 1,000 degrees of distance on a circle, and it's going. You know what I'm saying? So then how... You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna... How fast is 1,000 degrees per second as... How far... Actually, that's a good... How far is 1,000 degrees on a sphere with radius r? We're gonna get a... No. Distance along the sphere from an angle... Maybe? 1,000 divided by 360, so 1,000 degrees divided by 360 gives us a thing, times pi times 2r. So 2r. Can I get diameter? No. 2r pi. Can I just, like, get pi? Get pi. Get pi? Get pi. There we go. So that goes into here. Six pi r. Okay. Well, yeah. Well, the 1,000 is also a variable in our case. No, fuck you. Literal float. So this is... Well, actually, no. I want this to be the output. So that means... Oh, fuck. How do I... I want... I want the... Yeah, the 1,000 to be the thing that we get. And I want to input whatever the output of this was going to be. How does one do that? I just haven't mathed in like a million years. Oh, internet's dying. Better go down to 2K. Rip. So I basically want to know what is the maximum speed that our feet can keep up with. If our max speed is 400 units, what is that in degrees per second given a radius of the feet cycle, the foot cycle, basically. Hopefully my internet's a bit better now. Sphere radius, or let me word this. Distance along distance in how many degrees is a given distance around a circle? Full rotation around a circle is 360 degrees or one turn. 1 degree is one Circumference of a circle is the length of the 360 degree arc of that circle. The formula for calculating the circumference is c blah 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 blah. Da 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 da. You didn't tell me anything. What do you mean 360 degrees? No, is a given... Like... Oh, fuck. Units are centimeters in UE? Yes. Yeah. Well, this one is in degrees. Set physics max angular velocity in degrees. So what's the rotation rate of the character blob? Or what's its max, you know, maximum rotation allowed to be? And so I want a character... I want the ball to not be able to spin so fast that it can, like, save a character from, like, this angle. Or if a character's running... and then they get hit in the back of the head, or something pushes them forwards, they should, like, stumble, you know. They'd be like this, but their feet wouldn't be able to keep up, so the ball wouldn't be able to move underneath them in time, and then they just eat shit and die. So just that calculation, but in reverse. Well, not in reverse, but I don't know. I'm just bad at rearranging. You know what I mean? Let's check Quora. I need to trial and error that. Yeah, well, I think if I want to get something out of here, just making it fall with damping, etc. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I think ABS applies upward force to keep them upright. Yeah, okay. XY distance between sphere and socket on the head or something if distance too big equals full. Yeah, I'll probably go with the upward normal. Or yeah, I'll be able to tell if they're about to, if they've lost balance, essentially. Could even put them into like a stumbling animation as well. Max possible. Max physically able linear speed. And then I want to turn that into a rotation. How do you get the circumference of a... Oh my god, not circumference. No. Circumference of a circle. C equals 2 pi r. So 2 pi r. So this is the circumference of the circle. So whatever this circumference is, how much... So let's just say the circumference ends up being 400. 400 divided by 400 equals 1 full rotation. multiplied by 360 gives us the degrees. Maybe these are the wrong way around, but I don't know. Oh, okay, let's say our circumference was 200, meaning that 400 would be 2 rotations around it. 200 divided by 400 is not 2. It should be this way. So this is our linear to degrees conversion. Bam. Just making it up as we go along. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so that's 400. And now we do this, and we do this. These guys should be able to, like, keep up with going up to 400 units fast. And any more than that, they just fall over. That seems about right. That's about 400 units. Yeah. Yep. I'm satisfied with that. It seems like it works. We'll just magic number that for now. I might make it a little bit more than... Well, I mean, this would be a variable anyway. This would vary from character to character as their stats and shit go up. Max physically able linear speed. However, they will have, like, a preferred, like, max speed. You know what I mean? That should probably be like 600. Okay, so that's not the right comment. Right, we need to do deceleration. And I don't know how the fuck we are gonna, like, seg our way out of this one. You know what I'm saying? So if this character wanted to decelerate, they would need to... Fuck, they need to... Do they overcompensate their feet? Or do we use... Do we apply torque to our body? Like, do we lean back? Do you know what I mean? Because when we're standing upright, obviously these guys don't, you know, these guys aren't very accurate because they only have one point of contact on the ground. But for example, if I'm standing still, completely still, I don't need to backpedal in order to put myself off balance to then move myself forward, you know? I can literally just lean forward because I've got more surface area on the ground. So I'm essentially just applying torque to my body, and the friction of my feet keeps me from, like, slipping, you know, back like this. And I end up... Do you know what I mean? So maybe does the same apply for slowing down? Do you need to lean back to counter momentum or you're flat on your face? Yeah, yeah. But, like, is it the counter momentum that will then drive... You know, I can probably just test this and just see what works best. So we can go character body, add torque in degrees. And this should be velocity... what's this cross against? With the up vector? Or the current up vector? multiply by some value, and then bam. Who up applying torque to their body? Oh god. Yeah, maybe not that. Oh, that's Excel change. That should not have acceleration change because it's different for fat characters. Fantastic. Maybe that should be positive. In reality, you can't just God talk yourself back. You do need your feet to catch up. It's why when you're falling forward, you speed up to stop. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Hold on, let me just push one forward. Okay, that's not the correct. Well, maybe that's just over. Yeah, that's just too much compensation. Okay, now they look like they're chilling. Oh, okay, yeah, see that, see that? As he goes this way, he moves back to slow himself down. Oh! Maybe I'm gonna really go away with just the torque because the reactionary force isn't applied to anything. Yeah. Well, because it's like, if we're gonna rotate the character, the way that we would rotate in real life is by, like, we don't rotate our body. We rotate our feet in the opposite direction, but then friction. Do you know what I mean? Like, if there was zero friction, and we went to, like, turn around, our feet would go, like, 45 degrees, and our body would go the other 45 degrees. But we can't do that here because the sphere has a single point of contact with the ground, and so I'm pretty sure friction just wouldn't really work at that point. What kind of looks in real life because we lean into it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So we can maybe just get away with applying torque directly to the body. So this is like our deceleration factor. Are you going to slow down? Very slowly. Okay. Oh, you're going to do... Oh, God. Okay. Let's try 10,000. Oh, you're gonna... Okay, maybe... I think higher was better. Like, if they're trying to stop, we're pushing them around. Oh, no, wrong freaking button. Did you start to do the wheel locomotion, or is it just one of those blow-up punching clowns? I'm trying the ball locomotion. I had a weird dream, so I had a weird dream about balls. Well, actually, it was a dream that I had 100 feet. See, in that case, it kind of... Well, okay, here's the other thing, right? I've set the friction to 100% for both the ball and this surface. So, like, this kind of weird... Oh, like, you know, overcompensation skid. Which isn't that bad. Because, like, if the character goes faster than they want to, that's what I do. You know, I would, like, fucking... like that, you know? Oh! Is he gonna make it? No, he's dead. How do they go on here? So does this mean that they... Well, no, because they are... Huh. That's interesting, because, yeah, we don't have any braking for the feet. It's just... They're just being allowed to slide. Which is like 2... Is that because this is 2... Oh my fucking god, that's a big number. So, yeah, this is like our foot... This is like how fast our feet can speed up to, you know... But that's a thing, right? Like, we don't have to slow our feet down to... Like, we don't have to... If we're running this way, we don't have to, like, cycle our feet backwards. It's kind of just, like, go time. You plan to incorporate root motion into this somehow? I haven't got that far yet. But I think for root motion, it'll kind of... It won't use, like, the ball and stuff, but it will still... Oh, well, it might... The ball will just kind of go limp. But it will essentially move the capsule around using the root motion. Like, it'll go pretty hard to, like, match the root motion, and the ball will just be loose. It'll just, you know, scoot along the ground. And that way, because it's just the capsule trying to match the root motion, if you, like, root motion into a physics object, you know, you won't emit infinite force on the physics object. It'll still maintain, like, the, you know... You'll have, like, a maximum push force that is allowed. So I was just going for a run in the snow outside my window. Damn. Damn. Deem. Let's go an order of magnitude less on the stabilization torque. Yeah, I feel like there's less and less of that even needed. Oh god, my bad. I didn't mean that. Yeah, so if this wasn't rubber, let's go fizz material. No, of this fizz mat. Let's do, I don't know, fucking ice. Is there an ice one? Fizz mat ice. Okay, yeah, so they kind of like eat shit because they can't they can't grip enough to like slow down. Which is kind of like if you were going on ice and then you like tried to slow down suddenly, you'd fall over backwards, you know. Unless you had like shoe spikes on. I can also, like, on the ball to feel like feet, you're gonna have to be pretty grippy. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of the idea, is that I can change the friction of the ball to simulate different, you know, different types of shoes and shit. So now they're both ice, then these guys should just fall over. Yeah. So they have 0 friction. This guy's staying upright because he just has torque on his... Okay, now he's just going to eat shit, but... Yeah. So yeah, there we go. That is... behaving as intended, essentially. Skate on natural ice. I made it 0 meters. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, nice. Me. Literally me. I mean, you can probably see it scooting. Oh, sorry, mate. Yeah, like trying to... Which is how the animation would work as well. Anyway, let's make this rubber again. Or maybe not even rubber. Maybe like dirt, which has a... 0.5. Yeah. Does this create a camera, or is it looking for a camera? That's looking for a specific dude. It's looking for a spring arm and a camera. Does this get used anywhere? Find references. Whatever. As dude. Okay, as dude. As character, get current velocity. Character class. Pardon me. Alright, I might have to make a dupe of that and just chuck it on him. Can I... Well, let's find that in the browser. Copy you. Copy... Well, just plugins. Physical dude. Player camera. Copy here. What's this cursor component doing? That's just doing a trace and then... I probably do want that just so I can, yeah, get a look point. Pogo sticks to unicycles. Technically not a unicycle because it's a sphere. Also, I want to see how they go up against walls. Like... Omnicycle. Okay, here and then... Okay, that's not too bad. And then, yeah, if it was something like... Oh, well, that's not a... That is a physics object. Yeah, I think to do step up, because the radius is so small, like I said, we'll just apply an extra force so that it can kind of yeet up onto things and whatnot. Which is like, you know, putting a foot... I mean, it wouldn't be this big. It would be like maybe up to like this point, or whatever the step up height is normally, which is usually about knee level. And anything above knee level would be like an animated, like a mantle, you know. Right, wrong thing. Oh, is that the character with the jiggle physics? Ow. No. Sorry, I just remember doing butt physics. Butt and breast and belly. The 3 Bs. The 3 Bs of character auxiliary motion. Buy my course today. The 3 Bs. Hi, nice butt. Thanks, Garvey. You too. PP CM S. PPCMS. And then PPCMS. Would you like character with a new topology? Yes. I can actually show you a bit. I did like a little retarget test with like the new auto retarget, and it was actually pretty good. The boobs are a bit floppy, but there we go. It's a little bit extreme. Probably up the stiffness a bit. 0.01. And then we're going to be testing the... testing the fat character. Test the stomach jiggle. And whatnot. Oh, do you want to see something real lit? Hold on. Where's face root? Face root. Alright, check this out. Gameplay. How's that? Nightmare fuel? God, the ghosting on the... Is it the ambient occlusion? I swear I turned that off, but... It's just weird. But yeah. Character's going good. And yeah, you can see the butt jiggle from, like, back here, you know? So it is worth it. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of jiggling parts on characters. And obviously, as, like, as humanoid characters get bigger, so, you know, like 2 to 3 meter tall characters, they'll take up more screen space. And because they weigh more, you know, like, the... What's it called? The... It's like, you know, how like, cubic scaling. Like, as a living thing gets bigger, its surface area versus its mass is disproportionate. And so there's, like, an upper limit on how big things can be. But it's also, like, you know... It's not only boob and butt jiggle. Exactly. There's, like, clothing jiggle. There's, like, hair jiggle. Stomach jiggle. Knee and elbow jiggle. Shoulder jiggle. You know? It is tasteful. It is tasteful. Exactly. It's art. It's art, you know? It's fine art. Is it TAA? Yeah, it was TAA ghosting. I just don't know why it was that bad. Actually, that should just be test character. John Lena scene? Yes, Amethyst. That would be fantastical. That'll give me something to do. Oh, do you want me to do that now? While you're awake? You want to see it all in motion? That should... it doesn't matter. It can just be whatevs. You know what? I don't even need a reference to that. I can just get it. You can just die. You can just do that. this can just be saved as a... Oh god, occlusion lag. Jesus Christ, there's so many dead variables. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need... That does need to be there. Don't need that. 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 Or... Where are you even in use? Find references. What the fuck are you... Oh, well, fuck the occlusion alpha. You don't exist in this test level. My brother? Okay. That's whatever. So then this can just get saved as... Target. Target. Look. Location. True. If we hit something, then do that. If false, it'll just use the previous one. Trace visibility. Just get the first one. Mouse trace current radius. Line trace. Nice. Alright, so you need a camera component and a cursor component. You are going to... Well, this needs a what? Oh, this is just test character player. Yeah, so you need a spring arm. Maybe I can just copy it from a different fella. You can do that. Pris character player. Player character. And just grab spring arm and camera, copy, and then based here. Hey, very cool. Ooh, are they gonna... No, that's absolute, so yeah. Cool, whatever. So if I then put our dude in the place... I should probably give this, like, a material. Like, grid. UV grid? No. Or, like, default grid material? Default? Material? What's the one with the, like, the grey grid called? Oh, I can literally just... Maybe yeet that. World grid material. No? Oh, fuck you. Yeah, whatever. Piece of... Cursed. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna... Material. Bam, bam. New material, world position, XY, divide 1000. Texture, give me a grid. Default white grid. We'll go like what? Maybe like 100? 200, because that's 1 meter each now. Bam, bam, bam. Cool. Now I can actually see how things are, like, moving. You know what I mean? So, this is the... Thank you. I will check it right now. Amethyst, hello. Version 14A. Download anyway. Hopefully you're not sending me a virus. That would be so funny. Proc grid. Is that like the new UE5 one? Anyway, let's get our... Oh, that material... No, I wanted that in here. Why'd I put it in there? Move here. Coolius McBeanius. Right, now we want to... Nope. Click that and then browse. And then we've got the character guy. Oh wow, he has a camera? That's crazy. If I hit play... Well, is this a pawn? I think it is a pawn. No, it isn't. It's an actor. How the... Wait, is it an actor? Yeah, native parent class actor. Well, no, what's your parent? Yeah, actor. Let's reparent you to pawn. Why not? May as well. File, reparent blueprint to pound. Pound. Compile. All good. We're good. This player can now be auto-possessed by player 0. And then... Okay, well... I mean, yes, but also no. Can you just, like, go here? No, wrong button. No, that's not correct. What are you doing? Is that world origin? It is. Why are we stuck? Shouldn't this character have a camera that gets... It says character player, spring arm, camera. Yeah? No? Shouldn't these be getting auto-possessed? Oh! I see. I think I remember now. Player camera component. Let's go to edit you. Now we have to do the thing. Update camera position. Cool. On begin play, this is not our player character. You can die. We just want to get spring arm, get camera, get the defaults, little delay, set the location of the spring arm to that location. Now, it might be that our... character... Oops, wrong button. It's setting it to 0. Maybe if I don't do this... No. Player character. It's because, like, the spring arm is in... Well, let's just say relative location to be 0, 0. Why are you going to actual 0, 0? You idiot. Oh, because it's going to be, like... Update camera position. Get the... that's just the offset. Then it's going to get the velocity offset, which is going to be 0 because this isn't there. So, let's just say skip for now. Set world location to current target. Target is the mesh on this guy. We want to just do get owner. Get owner? Get owner. Get component. by... We just do get location. Get actor location. And just yeet you to there. You follow that around. There's no velocity offset. That's just 0, 0. Do your thing. That doesn't even need to be, like, there. You can just fuck off. Straight up. Target arm length. Cool. Interp. And then target arm length gets interped. Yeah, so I feel like this set world location... Holy bitrate. I can probably up my bitrate again. Now that my internet's stabilized a tiny bit. But yeah, it is a bit shit. Let me just print string the thing. Looks fine. By fine, do you mean like as bad as it usually looks? Okay, that's good. Nice. So what we need to do is with this base class, we need a... What? An intended velocity? So this is what? This is deceleration. So we need an input vector. Well, let's call it target velocity, right? Because obviously, like, for an AI character, they're not always going full speed and whatever. So let's just go target velocity crossed with current up vector. We're going to add torque in degrees. If target velocity is greater than 0, you bitch, is 0. Vector is 0. If their target velocity is 0, then decelerate. If their target velocity is greater than 0, then let's do the thing. Current up vector cross. Don't need that. Crossed with the target velocity. Multiplied by our acceleration value. What's the cross node do? It gives you, like, the perpendicular vector between two vectors. It's just... You just gotta feel it, you know? You just gotta feel the cross product. Acceleration. Max. Oh, acceleration. But this isn't, like, accelerating, you know? This is, like, how's acceleration? I don't know. Anyway, this should be a negative number. So then we have to actually, so acceleration value, if we're near our max velocity, Like if we're near our target velocity, we don't need to be accelerating anymore. We essentially go to cruise control. So we need to get our... Oh, fuck. Well, it's technically not our overall velocity, like velocity through absolute space, because we want to get our feet... Sniffer. Character feet. We want to get angular velocity in degrees. Fuck. The length of that? Length? What does that even mean? Yeah? Like... velocity. Oh, no, we probably want to do it like this. Yeah. Angular velocity in degrees. Crossed with the up doodad, blah, blah, blah. How do we turn degrees back into dudes? Degrees back into dudes? It was like this. Divided by dude and velocity here. So like angular velocity in degrees. So we have angular velocity in degrees. Do we want to do it per... Well, no, it would have to be crossed with the current up vector. Bam. Yeah, I will functionalize them. For sure. So, to get this, we get our angular velocity in degrees. No, where was I doing that? That was target velocity. No, sorry, where's the... No, you little shit. Here. Here, stabilization vector. Add torque in degrees. Stabilization vector. I need to pee. I'll be right back. An ad's gonna play. Hello. I have returned. I have returned. Okay, so angular velocity in degrees. So okay, let's say the target velocity. Well, angular velocity in degrees is, we have 360 degrees. So we're going to divide by 360, probably. So, yeah, whatever. Right? So that means this is now how many like full rotations is it? And a full rotation is the circumference, which is 2 pi r blah blah blah. Yeah, 2 pi r. And so then how many of them? So this is now this and that. Bam. So this is our angular, like how fast our feet are moving linearly versus our target velocity. And if these are nearly equivalent, so we could like, well, well, you know, we'll just do like nearly equal, is nearly equal. Oh, what the fuck is that shit? No, like equal. Equal exactly. Equal. Oh, that has a tolerance. There we go. So if these are equivalent within, I don't know, fucking 10 units or some shit, then if they are equivalent, well, let's just go not equal. If this is not equal to that, then we can convert the Boolean to float. This is dumb as fuck, by the way. To float Boolean. And we will multiply the acceleration by that. So it's pretty much just on and off, right? Then in our test character player, we're just going to do really dumb stuff like keyboard. Oh, how did I do it in my PrismaticaDev stupid character? PrismaticaDev dumb character thing. PrismaticaDev content. Demo. Character. Player character. Now this is really dumb. Here we go. This is it. Cool. You know, well, no, there is no jump function in Pawn, is there? There we go. So now, this guy, this character player, we yeet this in. Current movement input, we create a variable. That should all be yummy. Current movement input, in our, well, I guess we just want to set that. Oh, fuck it. We'll just set